Taking a look at this Vemico action cam, which records at 4K. I have many of these, but most of these record 4K at 25 frames per second, but this one records at 30 frames per second. And this one is a Sony image sensor, 16 megapixel CMOS sensor. When compared with other ones, most of them are 12 megapixels. Let's open the box, let's see what's inside the box. Alright, so here we are. You get a warranty card, user manual, straps here, fail-safe board, some adhesive bands here. Alright, some straps here also. This is also for this housing, the mount. These brackets with adhesive here for different applications. This bracket you put in here, put the camera in here. Different mounts, USB cable. The good thing is that this one brings a separate charger for it. You put this cable here to charge the battery. You don't have to charge it inside the camera. So you get two batteries. You get the 900 milliamps and you get the 1050 milliamps, which this one will last longer. You get the clips, other different mounts here for the camera, and this nice keychain. You will see it here on the box. Waterproof case, base mounting, helmet base adhesive, data wire, switch, handlebar mount, anti-fork inserts, base, straps, back case, charger, and extra batteries. I'm gonna open the camera now. Let's see how it looks, how it works. So nice and clean. I like that this part here on the housing is wide open. You get this mount here on the Vemico sign. Over here the camera. So you get this film here to protect the lens. Take it out. Over here, this is the micro HDMI out. This is micro USB. This is where you put the SD card right here. You get a nice 2-inch LCD display and buttons. The up button is for Wi-Fi and up and down to navigate to the menu. It's 4K Full HD at 30 frames per second. Compared with other ones, the other ones only do 25 frames per second. And this one goes at 30 frames per second. So I'm guessing I have to charge it. Let's see if one of these is charged. So we could go through the menu. We turn it on over here with this button here. You turn it on. It looks good. Just make sure that you format the SD card with the same camera. Just put the SD card here and format the SD card through this camera, alright? So if you press the button here, it'll navigate. This is for photos, sport mode, to play, for settings. So go in. You can change the resolution here. 30 frames, 2.7, 30 frames, 1080p at 60 frames per second, 1080p at 30 frames per second, 720 at 90 frames per second, 720 at 60 frames per second. Go back, recording sound, time lapse, loop recording, slow motion. If you press here again, it'll change to settings on the photo. If you press again, other setting, exposure, Wi-Fi, if you want to go to Wi-Fi, driving mode, light source, shut down, watermark. On other settings here, date and time, format card. This is where you format the card here and update the firmware. So press OK to exit. I'm gonna format the card with the camera and then I'll take some footage. Cool, I'm excited to test this one with the Sony CMOS sensor. So to install the app, go on the user manual. And you can use the QR codes here. This is for Apple and this is for Android. Also, if you lost your manual on the box here, you also have the QR codes here. I'm going to go ahead and use the QR reader to install the app. This is Android. Open link. It's going to go to this. Install. Accept. You can also search it on the App Store, XDV, and this is how it looks like. So it's still installing. I'm going to go ahead and open. You first have to enable the Wi-Fi that you could do by long pressing the up button. There you go. Now connect to it. And the password is from 1 to all the way to 0. Vemico right here. Password, default password is 1 through 0. Done. Connecting. So if you get connection problems, like the Wi-Fi doesn't want to connect because it says ready to connect when network quality improves, just go to the Wi-Fi settings. hit more, and disable the smart network switch, and it will connect automatically. Because if you have the smart network switch on, then it'll expect for the Wi-Fi device to have internet, and this doesn't have internet, so it's just for you to connect. There you go. Can you press the helpful button under this review? That way I'll know someone watched the video. Can you help my channel by subscribing? We'll gladly appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Recording 4K 30 frames per second. Recording right now at 2.7 30 frames per second. Recording at 1080p, 60 frames per second. What's up? Yeah. Recording now at 720p, 90 frames per second. Alright, so I'm at 4K. I have applied the image rotation. It's already recording because it's upside down right now. So